What's up, guys? It's Manny here, back with another video. This is the Manny Watkins basketball channel, and today I'm going to be going over the top keys and tricks on how to get off the bench, how to play more, get more minutes, score more points, get more rebounds, do whatever you want to do, but ultimately getting off of the bench. That's going to be the main key of this video. Check it out. So if you're tired of sitting on the bench, trust me, you're going to want to watch to the end of this video, because these things that I'm going to be giving you are going to be top things that I used growing up, that I still use in just daily life, but things that I used up for my basketball life, to make sure that I was out there on the court. And then once you're out there on the court, you know, anything can happen from there. Basketball is a unique sport where you know, you might be in for defense or rebounding, but I mean, hey, the ball comes your way, like you have a good shot, you take the good shot. So it's a unique sport in which, like, you don't only play defense or you don't only play offense, you know, like football or soccer, things like that. You play all facets of the game, you just have to be on the court. So if you're tired of sitting on the bench, trust me, you're gonna wanna watch to the end of this video. I'm going to be going into a lot of things that give you insight on how to get off of the bench and get onto the court. Basketball is a unique sport where, you know, you play both ends of the court. So you really just need to get out on the court, and then you can excel. You can excel on the offensive end, you can excel on the defensive end. So continue watching the videos, learning. I've got a bunch of knowledge for you guys, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. It lets me know what you guys are liking, what you're not liking, and I can provide way better content that way. So the very first thing you're gonna wanna do is identify why you aren't playing. You know, a lot of people, when they're not playing, they tend to want to blame the coach. They want to blame, you know, everyone else besides themselves. And there are times when it is the coach's fault. There are a lot of bad coaches. There are a lot of times when it's forces that you can't control. And I understand that, but we have no control over those things. So let's focus on what we can control and find the root cause of why you're not playing. Can you not hit shots? Are you not clutch? Do you not shoot free throws well? Are you a bad ball handler? Are you bad at decision making? You know, can you not, you know, guard a tree? Like, can you can't move your feet at all? They stuck in mud. There's got to be some aspect of why you're not playing, because at the end of the day, there could be bad coaches, but coaches' jobs are to win. And even if they don't like you, they don't like your personality, they don't like anything about you, if you can help them win, they're going to put you out on the floor because it makes them look good if they win. So identify the root cause, understand what you need to get better at or why you're not playing, and then go watch some of my other videos and learn how to attack those weaknesses and get better. The next thing you're going to want to do is identify an area on the team that isn't getting taken care of. Do you guys lose on the rebounding battle every game? Can you guys not make shots? Do you guys not have a good point guard? Do you guys not get a lot of assists? Find out what the weakness of the team is, and then you become that strength. There's an area of weakness on every single team. And if you can identify what that weakness is, and then, you know, just tell yourself, hey, I'm going to fill that gap, you are going to play. Now, I know it's not as easy as like, okay, well, we don't have a big guy and I'm 5'9", so I'm going to be the big guy. You got to understand, certain things aren't going to work. But if we're not rebounding, that doesn't mean, oh, well, I need to be, you know, 6'8" to go get rebounds. It just means, okay, I'm a guard, but I'm going to be the best rebounding guard we have on the team. And a coach is going to recognize, okay, we're not rebounding, but we got to have our better rebounders. And if we're a guard and he's one of the better rebounders, he or she's one of the better rebounders, I'm going to have them on the floor because we need rebounds to win games. So understand where the team is lacking, and then focus your energy on that space, and you will see yourself out there on the court. The third thing, communication. And I've talked about this before, but really communicating with your teammates and your coaches. If everyone sees that you're engaged, they're going to want to have you out there on the court. If you're communicating with your coaches, asking, hey, what do you want us to do here? What play should we be running in this situation? If you are showing yourself that you can be engaged, and showing your teammates and showing your coaches that you can be totally engaged, you are going to excel. You're going to continue to get better, because you're paying attention to the small things. You're talking. You're not only relying on just physical ability. Basketball is just as much of a mental game as it is a physical game. And if you can keep your mind sharp by communicating with your coaches, communicating with your teammates, and showing them like, hey, I'm all in on this, I promise you won't be on the bench for very long. Another thing, and this is kind of self-explanatory, but practice. And I wanted to throw this in here because I don't want to lose sight of the main thing, which is, at the end of the day, if you're not working hard, if you're not putting the time in on your game, you're not going to get better. The videos that I provide, the insights that I provide are meant to be icing on the cake after you work hard, because I'm a firm believer of working hard is the key, but you will not get to where you want to go with hard work alone. You've got to bring in some other things. You've got to bring in communication. You've got to bring in different ways of thinking about basketball. You've got to bring in fitting on the right team. You've got to bring it all together in order to excel to where I want you to go, where everyone wants to go. And hard work is the baseline of that. Hard work is a given. You have to work hard. You've got to consistently work hard every single day. But you've got to add other external forces into that in order to get the product that you want. But work hard, practice every single day. You know, if you're not a good shooter, work on your shot every single day. If you can't ball handle, if you can't dribble, work on your ball handling every single day. You've got to work on these things. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Continuing to do it each and every day, step by step by step, block by block by block. And if you do this, I guarantee you 95% of the basketball players in this world aren't doing that. Probably more than that. So if you just wake up every day with that mindset, like, hey, I'm going to beat out my competition step by step, I promise you, any team you are on, any league you're in, you're going to excel, because you're putting the time in, and it's day by day, step by step, getting 1% better every single day. Anyway, guys, those are the biggest keys I can give you for getting off of the bench. You don't want to stay on the bench any longer, and I understand that the bench is not fun. You don't get to excel on the bench. You don't get to make any shots. You don't get to hear the crowd roar for you. The bench is not fun. Use those tips. Use these tricks. And I promise you that if you do this continually, on top of your hard work, you listen to the videos, you go back, you take notes, you watch them all the way through, I promise you that your game is going to go to that next level, because that's what it's all about here at Manny Watkins Basketball. We are taking your game to the next level with not only just work hard, but actual mental thoughts of how we beat our competition. Let's win up here, guys. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect, and you have to do that to win in the physical side of things. But let's make sure that we also keep our mind sharp and we win up here, because if we win up here on top of our practice, we're going to be eons ahead of the competition. So stick with me, guys. Let me know what videos you would like me to make in the comments below. And this is the Manny Watkins Basketball Channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.